Okay, good morning everyone. Thank you for the time that given to me to present my seminar proposal. My title is Students' Perception Towards Micro-Teaching Subject by the English Education Study Program of University Nias Raya. And the researcher chose the title because the research want to know a student's perception micro-teaching subject, especially English Education Study Program of University Nias Raya. Now we are going to discuss about the background. Education is something that is needed for everyone individual education to be able to develop along with the times educational target in effort to advance that and improve human resource, improving life, but both in the space of organizing personal, community, also a nation. Education is the process of changing an individual or a group of people, attitudes, and procedure in order to develop humans through business learning and training process, methodology, and activity. Now, we are going to the problem of the research. Based on the background above, the researcher formulates the problem statement. The first, how are the students' perception towards micro-teaching subject by English Education Study Program of University Nias Raya? And the last, how are students' perception about the effectiveness of micro-teaching course at 6 semester students majoring in English language education at the University Nias Raya? And objective of research. Based on the problem statement above, the research intend to find out, first, to find out how are the students' perception towards micro-teaching subject by the English Education Study Program of University Nias Raya. And the second, to find out how are students' perception about the effectiveness of micro-teaching course at 6 semester students majoring in English language education at the University Nias Raya. Now we are going about the significance of research. In this part, the research is going to discuss about the advantage of research. The advantages are classifying to the research students, lecture, and institution. The first, research. For the research, the result of this study will be useful to give an understanding for the researcher and giving information related with the attitude of the students. And the second, students. For students, the outcome of the research may serve as information to assist English education departments, particularly those at University Nias Raya, is preparing them to be instructor and as professional teacher. And the last, lecture. The finding of this study could be until help teachers improve their teaching tactics and gain a better grasp of what micro-teaching means to students. Now we are going to chapter 2, review of related literature. Brief concluding related research. Tunisia Welfin 2017, Department of Science, Education and Social Science, Faculty of University Nias Raya, Teacher Education Students' Perception of the Effectiveness of Micro-Teaching Subject towards Pedagogical Competence of Professional Practice Participant Students in Grade Teacher Training, Department of Social Science Educational Academic Year 2021 and 2022. Is the title of the thesis. The study findings indicate that a final average score of what achieved in terms of determining the average value of each variable, and specifically the efficacy of the micro-teaching core is effective and the pedagogical competence participant is effective. The student's perception of the effectiveness of lecture as micro-teaching against an practitioner teaching professional or PPKT may be classified as successful. And the second, Nur Fatia Tufira, 2018. The effect of microteaching on the capability to manage students' class practice and teacher training faculty of University Nias Raya. Now we are going about research method. A research methodology. This research employed a descriptive approach to examine students' impression of microteaching in the 6th semester University Nias Raya English Education Study Program. Part B, Population and Sample. The population for this study include at 6th semester students enrolled in Nias Raya University English Education Study Program during the academic year 2021 and 2022. Research instrument. First, a questionnaire is a form of data collection instrument that allows research to look into the attitudes, opinions, activity, and characters of key people in the organization who may be impacted by proposed exiting system questionnaire were another name for a questionnaires. And the second, interview. The interview in this study used a semi-structural interview method which required the interview to follow a question guideline but allow for explanation to elaboration in response to the question. Data collection techniques. The first, questionnaire. The research asked permission from the English teacher, and the second, the research explained the aims of the questionnaire and how to answer through online system. Third, the research was distributed of the questionnaire through online system. Fourth, the research submit the students' answer. Interview. First, the research explained to the goal of that interview to the students, and the second, students were interviewed by the research through online system. And the third, the research record the students' answer by using phone recording. Okay, that's all. This is all my presentation seminar proposal. And if you have a suggestion and comment, time is yours. And thank you for your attention.